Wow. Hello everyone. Welcome on this fine. It's a Wednesday. Wow, more like, it's a Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week, so congratulations, you already made it halfway through. Okay, stay strong. Or don't, I'm not your boss. Maybe you have a nice and cozy week, who knows, right? But yeah, we are back. We are back at the HighTideSha bar today. And we're about to mix some lives and change some drinks. But hey everyone, hello, Bakiasha, Duiro, Ederi, Shibeta, Arkar, Candy Can, 4 Elemented, Dimitro, Stream Elements, my beloved bot, of course, not to forget you. Hosan, Telepie, there we go. There we go. Hello everyone. Hello strange German farmer. What a greeting. Thank you, thank you. Watching me before sleep? Ah, nice. We're gonna have a cozy time. We're gonna have a cozy time. I hope you all brought something to drink and maybe something to snack, because we are heading straight back into the bar. Let's load. Where did we stop? Day 11. And I think we already have been reading the new articles and stuff too. Oh yeah. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay, I think we maybe potentially have enough money for a Christmas tree. Alright. Oh god, I forgot about that. Last time Boss sent Dorothy home with us, so Jill didn't have to spend the night alone. Oh no. Oh no. Your pizza's almost done? Ah. No, don't start talking about food again. I need to go to the grocery store after the stream, like damn. It's like we have so much stuff for the oven, like pizza and spring rolls and stuff you can just shove in, but it's not the only thing I want to consume the entire week. And if you actually like open the normal part of the fridge, there's barely anything in there. It's so empty. I need to go to the store. No veggies? No, we don't have veggies right now. It's like, what? I need to buy something. It's too empty in there. I can't live off of pizza and stuff like that alone. Well, I guess I could, but you know, for how long? We read that already, right? Oh yeah. Okay, we read all of this, I believe. So, I can go to work already. Empty fridge? Well, it's not entirely empty, but it should definitely look a little bit more lively in there. It's... there should be a little bit more in there, definitely. Hey, Vakiasha! If you open and close it enough, maybe something will manifest itself? Like cake? Actually, I do have frozen cake in the fridge. So, I don't need more of that. But maybe a yogurt will be nice. Maybe a yogurt. I also need new cereal. I have milk, but no cereal. Well, but that's issues for later me. Now me is going to work. Ah, December 23rd. No, wait! Hold up. I'm not going to work. I forgot to buy the Christmas tree. Where's the Christmas tree? Oh wait, there it was. Mega Christmas tree. Ah, that's affordable. Celebrate the bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. Let's go. Okay, now I can go to work. Okay. Crisis averted. Good evening. Ah, hey. How are you feeling? Lilimar soft and warm. Oh my god. Well, at least she had a nice night, I guess. Come again? You heard me. So on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? Hey, Hebin. A sad pile of shit. Oh my god. Jill is such a magician with words. I still hate myself, I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call it payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She started for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much and she said enough to pay for the soda I'm having is fine. How did you get her number? I have contacts. Hey Skylar. And hey Jade. Right. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Boss is always just giving us bonuses anyway. I think we're fine. But yeah, it's really nice to hear that about Dorothy. That's really cute, actually. I mean, Dorothy is really unhinged, right? But she's a nice person. Hey, Waitley! Boss is based AF, yes. And make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hacks from me are the last thing you want. Oh no, Gillian. Don't make it sound so sad. If you need a bartender, let me know though. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Oof. Okay. Where did we stop? Those who dwell in shadows. Dorothy is sincere, too sincere? Oh yes, very, very much so. Pop, 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 pop. And then 3 more. There we go. Okay, I'm ready. Time to make slice and change drinks! Heh, it's nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? And he disappears into nothingness. Amazing. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, it's you guys. Oh my god! What? Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Oh, that's your boss. Okay. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. What? Okay. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dinah? No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Syra thing? Part of it? I founded it! Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. And do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those Safar bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I. Sad thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Yeah, what's up with that eye patch? Looks like a eye replacement more like, because of this thing right there. Will you get anything?
I'm fine. What about you, boss?
Manly stuff. You sure?
Did I stutter?
Alright, a manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. Oh no! Is that a valid option? Maybe there's something manly and bitter, actually. Manly. Sour manly sobering. Spicy manly strong. Ooh, bitter manly burning. And how about we make it double? Okay. 4 Bronson, 3 Flanagan, 3 Comatron. And now... give me some more money, dog. I take more money from the dogs. But just because I need to be paid for the mess they leave behind, okay? That's the only reason. All on the rocks and mixed. There we go. Shoeplex! Here!
Yes, this is just what I wanted. But this tastes worse than my own.
Oh. Wait, how do you know? Hey, you asked for it.
This is a really nice place, you know? You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks!
Does he really get paid? That's what I want to know. Does he get paid? Hey, Star Fox, by the way. Does he actually get paid? Well, the dog paid with something, alright.
Your efforts to keep Syra afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better.
I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that?
We have more urgent matters at hand, though. Like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have?
You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all of her money like water. I mean, what with the bar closing and all that?
But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes?
What? What? Oh.
Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes?
That is true. They are usually, you know, you usually have to put them together with the fold that is pre-made.
Tied together? Tie it together? Don't be silly.
Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket, Boss is that kind of woman.
This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know? Doctors consult doctors, boxes come in boxes,
bottles come in bottles. What is happening?
Oh, as expected from you, boss.
Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks.
So tomorrow you're gonna check for people sending boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir.
Except that to Boss, a good steak is more valuable than money.
Wait, what if they come with foil?
Russenstrauss had to be taken to the... Oh! Oh, that's someone... Okay, that's a dog's name. Russenstrauss
had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil.
A piece of cheese came in.
Curses, you're right. We need a contingency plan.
Besides, Boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog.
I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those Sapphire bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know, her smile is so cute too. So it's better that we vet for a vet?
Yes, put that on the list. Ah, nacho! Oh my god, they look so silly next to her! They are so small! The tiny doggos. Speaking of tiny, the cat lord was here, but now he's waiting at the door for me to open the door because he doesn't want to listen to corgis. Understandable though. I'm sorry. You mainly The cat lord has left. But he still appreciates you all. He was offended by the dog's presence. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Oh yeah, forgot she knew that dog.
Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run.
Great, Gil can go with you. I can? You will. I still get paid for today, right?
That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going.
I'm paying him anyways, by the way. Just wanted to mess around with him. Why is everyone bullying him? No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that?
Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing.
But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way... Anyway, I'm going back to my office. What? Oh my god. Boss is so... Her motivations are complex.
Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too.
Has the dog even worked so far? Has the dog mixed one drink so far? Has the dog done anything? I guess they went outside and tried to do some advertisement. Yeah, so you haven't anything?
Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby, await orders.
Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask how or if he even gets paid with money. Betsy? Man, I sure need to get wasted. And the... Oh, wait. I failed to see how getting wasted will make you feel bad. Shiva!
For fuck's sake, you piece of crap, we just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot.
And he talks.
Welcome
to Valhalla. Betty! I don't remember what voice I gave you, so,
Hey, Jill. Get me a beer, will you?
Gotcha. Does Steel want anything?
Okay.
Oh, that's Steel. Okay, roll.
Sir, yes, sir!
So cute.
He's fine.
Just a beer then.
Friday after work isn't just a beer though, it's the beer.
Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty. I could make it big for the heck of it. I mean, hell yeah, let's go. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then Camotrine. It's all just mixed. There we go. A good big beer. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers.
Hey Jill, do you like beer?
The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. You didn't, like, put them away? I bought this entire, like, set for you and you just throw them on the ground or what?
I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested.
No thanks, the last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So how are things up at Dogtown?
Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up for better or for worse.
For worse?
She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit.
Rabbits?
Never had a pet rabbit. They're a nervous mess that gets started over the littlest of things.
And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. True! Bunnies do be kinda scared. Though I gotta say, Mr. Cat Lord also gets scared like super easily, but I believe that might have been a thing that came to be after we got another cat. Because okay, actual fun fact, there was a second Cat Lord once, however, we had to give him away because the OG Cat Lord couldn't take the small and very energetic smaller cat lord that kept attacking and wanting to play, while OG cat lord wanted to eat. And I think he got a little bit traumatized of that, because every time he wants to eat, he wants me to like follow him and stand behind him. He kinda, I guess he just feels safe when I stand there and watch him eat. And I'm so sorry about that, but man, mean. But yeah, we couldn't keep the cat for long. I was not the one who brought in the cat, I will say though. I was the one who had to take care of the cat for 2 or 3 weeks though, and then had to be heartbroken by the fact that it was taken away again. And I will never get over this heartbreaking fact. See, this is where it gets right in the Meow Meow. This was my Meow Meow moment. One of your cats does the same. She calls you just to watch her eat. Yeah. I don't know why. And he will demand it. He gets really angry if I don't come. And sometimes he will spend 2 entire hours just sitting here, screaming at me until I actually follow him. And the funny thing is, I actually put his food in my room to make it easier for him to not feel lonely. But even then, sometimes the 2 steps that it's away from me, that's too much for him. I need to stand up and I need to stand behind him, or else it doesn't count. Hey, True Neutral. But hey, cats being cats, am I right? It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. Sounds like she has social anxiety, if anything. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance. Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. Oh, that is a very good point, actually. Why would you just randomly shout? Well, why don't we test that? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite a fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. Wow. Wow. That's kind of mean. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How's that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. What the heck? Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Laura girl, do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. Why is everyone so mean to Deal? Deal can't even say anything. Oh, what kind of girl is she, aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there then? dogs! Oh my god. It's all about the goddamn dogs.
And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple.
That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women.
Okay, bad example.
May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? Lilim? A more assertive partner? Well, now she's trying to be very polite here.
Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy.
She's right though. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things.
But then you'd be underestimating the power of love.
Oh my god.
Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse.
Who knows, maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she will drive me nuts. That sounds like someone who speaks from experience.
I guess that's a possibility too.
Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together?
Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out there. It would be a lot easier to keep her in my sight.
So, in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura.
Why not see if she likes you and...
You already tried to hit on her, didn't you?
You make me sound like some skirt chaser.
She's not into girls. How did you find out?
I asked her directly.
Of course you did. She knows no shame, huh? She just puts people on the spot right there. Right there and then.
She seemed, giddy afterwards though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian.
It was weird. Oh my god. Okay, enough Laura for a night. Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please.
Party pooper. Let's get a drink then.
Sound good.
I'll have a bloom light, please.
Get me a French weaver.
Alrighty. Okay. Alright, a bloom wide. A boom white.
Oh god, what was that? Huh. My R just kinda slipped there. That was weird. 1, 2, 3. All aged on the rocks and mixed. That is a rather expensive one. I could double it, I guess. But let me do the Fringviver first. Oh, they are both expensive. Oh god, it's the Kametrine one. Oh boy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am so tempted. You know what? At least one of them, right? Bringer River. And this one was mixed? Yeah, okay. And Bloom Luggets. There we go. Can make one of them double at least. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a Bloom Light. Seems it was first developed at some video games event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems the company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. Oh man. Yeah, bloom lighting should be used with caution. Before it just blinds your eyes into oblivion.
So it's not called that because it glows in the dark?
Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? Oh no, here we go. We're pulling out the trauma right away. Oh god, here we go. In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for the better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Man, every time Jill just drops another fact, it's like... why are you like me? Why are you like me? Man, when someone does German grammar wrong, I'm like, oh god. Or when someone writes your, like, you are, and they write it as your instead of the you are with the apostrophe and the RE after that. Oh god, do I hate that. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. And so many times I see it and I will recognize it and I just shut up. I'm like, keep it to yourself. Nobody asked. But inside it's boiling. It's like, So you're one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more, what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis. Yo, deal, what happens to you? Hey, I'm just quoting you. Oh, I see, okay, what happened to you? But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How's that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Cypher Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. Yeah, it's also hard to think that a dog is here, you know, working as an intern at the bar. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Boss just throws him a bone every now and then, and that's the payment, actually. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow, and by we, I really mean her. And I doubled her drink. It's her drink that I doubled. Let's go! Well, apparently it wasn't enough though, so it's fine. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See ya, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Okay. We survived that one. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I take my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright!
Ah, break time.
Time to drink something. You're imagining your cat's paying rent as well? Imagine if your cat's paid rent. Oh, also I'm gonna eat some candy. I got some sugar hearts from the store yesterday, but it was a candy store, so I couldn't actually get groceries. Exist but not. Hey, welcome. You made it! Yay! Can we have another Shiba come? Maybe. Anything is possible. My cats would demand me to pay for them. Yeah, probably. They would just turn it around and instead of paying you, even though you already buy all the stuff for them, they also demand you to pay so they stay. They give you fur balls as rent? Oh god, yeah. My little one is paying good rent then. Okay, the candy has been destroyed. Man, I love candy hearts. It's technically just sugar, but they are really tasty. And I just like eating them.
Okay. It's now safe to keep playing.
Oi. And hi, RJ. No dogs in sight. Nice, okay. Neon District was the last one, so... Kametrine Dream. Oh hell yeah, someone should order a Frungviver again. Then we're gonna make that a Kametrine Dream.
Okay.
Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Alma! I kinda like Alma. I'm not sure why, but I kinda like Alma. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. Let's try to cheer Alma up. She might like classy drinks, but what she really likes... Oh, fuck! Don't ask me! I don't remember... I don't remember anything. Oh. Did she like rum? Someone was drinking rum. I'm not sure if it was her though. I forgot. I have forgot. Brain empty. No thoughts. Only Meow Meow. Well, it's definitely none of those. Hold up. Classy, there we go. If you get it wrong here, you get a game over. Yeah. Sure. Frungiver. Not a Mercury Blast. Brantini? Ah. Maybe it was this? I really do not know. I just vaguely remember some characters mentioning some certain drinks at some point, but don't ask me which character was it, with which one, and at what time. But I think it... I think she talked about this one before. So, I mean, I guess it will not be wrong, even if it's not the one that we're talking about, technically. So, 1. All aged. Do I make it a double? Because she does deserve a double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And then another one. Okay. Double it, we need the rent money? We have enough money for rent, don't worry. But she does deserve a double. Here you go. Hey! Huh? And this? It's on me. Drink so you at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? Heh. So how is it? A Brantini, so you do pay attention to what I ask for. Yay! I remembered! You have quite a fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, wanna hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate, just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a Brantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brantini girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So what is it? What is the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that is old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say Jill, how's your mood right now? I wanna ruin it by blowing off all of my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. You know what? Sure, that's one way to see it. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. I do think it is very, very nice of her to ask, and I feel like that is something you should definitely do even when someone is your friend. Just ask them how they are doing first. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking away around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Oh, so what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course! What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well? Huh, you reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Is she leeching off of you? Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some space. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the build-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I start scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Ah yes, because if you're not in the exact same life position as someone else, that means you obviously cannot see anything that is going wrong ever, because totally not your place, totally impossible. Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. Oh god, she's angry. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore! Ah! Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else, but Diana is seriously pushing her boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? You just did. Eh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all of this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as... Wow! What the fuck, Jill? Nah, all they see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding, kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. You don't need big badonkers. They actually hurt your back a lot. Unless you really want it for your beauty standards, it's probably preferable to have small ballons. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. There we go, Alma, you know. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sister still looks quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy. No, not the shrimps! Oh my god, she can't even eat shrimp noodles! But so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is indication enough that you will be fine. True! True! Like, she's already solving the situation for someone else who does it. I don't see how she would end up doing the exact same thing. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. That too! Hey, am I lying? No, but there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright.
Something cold with alcohol.
Would something bubbly be cold? Okay, hold up. Let's go by name actually, that will be easier, I feel. So, On the Rocks and Carmetrine. Oh well, I mean, I guess this works. Immediately. Cold and with alcohol. Anything else that is cold and with alcohol? Bloom Light too. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Wow. On the Rocks? Maybe this one. Because she also likes classy drinks. So why not? 1, 2, 3. Okay, On the Rocks and mixed. Kaboot! There we go. Thanks, I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on, you heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. Immediately switch the topic. Great work, Jill. Hey, Amate. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You wanna come? Oh, true! The mega Christmas party! Sure, something tells me this mega Christmas is gonna be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want, it won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Oh no, are we having a chicken discussion again? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs, and a lot less messy. I never even thought about what part of the chicken is which one when eating chicken. It's like, I eat chicken and either it tastes good or it tastes bad. I'm simple-minded. You silly girls. Boss? You're there talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best parts are the wings. Oh, okay, that's something I can say. I actually hate chicken wings. Like, the meat isn't that great in them, and they're so messy to eat. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. That's not how it works, what? You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. I got baited! Fuck you! Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... Thought as much. Yo, Armitage! Alma? I know what I said. Will the chicken you were talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up, but it would be cooked otherwise. Great, I expect you here Sunday at 8 PM. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Oh my god! She's so chaotic! Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Our chicken wings now. Our chicken wings. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job.
That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall?
No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? Piercings I can get, but like, I don't think there's anything wrong with tattoos.
Oh.
You know what's wrong though? Health. The health in this room. So we should fix that because we have reached the 1 hour mark and that means stretch. And hydrate. Oi. Hydration. Okay. There we go. Hey Meow! You came right on time for hydration. It's hydration time.
Okay.
I like them well dressed. If they go out in ironed shirts and well coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my man. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turned out to be too spicy. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Let's see. Get rid of the spiciness. Spice? Oh, this one is... Never mind. This one is also spicy, so let's not. Maybe something soft? Bubbly, classy, burning. Sour, I'm not sure. Bubbly, classic blend. Well, definitely nothing spicy or burning. Sweet promo happy. Maybe. Sweet girly happy. Yeah, I would say probably something sweet then. To try and cancel out the spiciness. This one's also happy. Okay, let's try this one. Bum 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 bum. 3, 4, 5, 2 of that, 3 of that, and then 3 Cometrine. All aged and mixed. The pea woman! Here! Whew, it helped. Thanks. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? I love her face on that question. You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. Ah, redhead liker. I see you there, Jill. What about white, like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. I can't blame you, she's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment? I wouldn't ever let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I wanna know. We kicked 30k? Oh yeah, we did kick 30k. The bar is rich now. Well, probably not, all things considered, but hey, 30k, wow! Come on, Jill, you've heard my problems so many times, now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Eh? I told you to sit here, come on. Eh, what? What are you? Oh, that's so cute! Alright then, now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly, the bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay, then I move this here. Whoa, my mama, hey, fuck! That actually startled me. I heard this. Man, I just wanted a nice cozy day at the bar. Now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. That was the rabbit, right? Alma? Why was there a rabbit? Alma? 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 Do you want to explain? Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker. Right. Now we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then, it's something that goes back to my college years. Wow, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave more credits. I really liked her, and after some time I found out she liked me too. That kind of relationship. That kind of, yeah. Oh. We started going out, I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? Drink? Around this time there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. Right. Jill asked for a sugar rush. Now, how did this thing work again? Oh my god. Wow! This is wrong! This is wrong! All wrong! Optional Comatrine? Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know. People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Oh my god! Yes! Oh! Have you guys ever been to a cat cafe? I've been to a cat cafe once and it was so amazing. I loved it so much. The cats were everywhere and they were just climbing and running around and we had good salad and stuff. Man, I want to go to a cat cafe again. The concept of cat cafes is so amazing. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. Oh no. So keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on and on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study sessions after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking. I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I had only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all of my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. Hey John, okay, there we go. Hey John. You would be arrested in a cat cafe for trying to bring some home? Understandable. Oh, you can't, you haven't. Oh, right, the allergy. Oh, that's a shame. I'm really sorry. Your next trip actually has something like that planned? That's really nice. Does having a cat count? Only if you also have a cafe. As ARCs? Okay, yeah, that's easier. So a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spent my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at the graduation? But when I turned 40, I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things, I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn, I'm sorry. I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. Eh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection, a heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yeah, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost a sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride, fear, a stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up! Big beer, big beer, big beer. What makes a beer big in this thing? It's okay. I got you covered. I got you covered. You're fine, Alma. Oh. Da 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 da. And da da. Okay. I didn't actually count there, but I think it's right. There we go. A beer! Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC-issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Oh. Hey Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stress was my default state. So just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't, it's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Noah would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Great introduction. Ah, man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now... you know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remember the night we spent in the club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. Mixing lives! She said if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh, interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just, I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all of this to, and you were the one. Hey Theo! How you doing? You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, that I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Alma, take the compliment! Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? If a person who doesn't open up a lot to you has a sappy moment and just spills it for you, please appreciate it. Sincerely, a person who doesn't open up and gets sappy once in a while. I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost, and if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I let everyone know how I really feel about them, and if I ever fight with them, I swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it. Hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill, you listened to my problems and I listened to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget, did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know, I don't want to bother them with my problems. Oh, honey. That is definitely something you should tell them, and something that they wouldn't mind you telling them. Don't be silly. They are your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'd appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Ah, boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? I'll call the manager. Boss? Cherished titty hacker. She's a good friend. What the heck? I mean, she is, but like, come on. Oh, you just finished stream was fun? Nice. That's nice to hear. As someone who also has a trouble opening up, please help us here. We're trying. Yes. We can't do it often, but when we do, man, does it get cheesy and sappy. But then we mean it. We really mean it. It's the amalgamation of pent-up love for someone that has been stored in the back, in the corner, and then it just breaks loose. Jess' power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind, and now she'll focus at work with no problem. Could you just get your electricity cut here? Oh. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Wow. Okay, let's see. Let's read. These two we already know. Grand Slam Fighters is new, I think. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF very recently. It's a really solid product, Emo. Emo? IMO. Emo. Much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid-card. Are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yep, he's going to face Yusuke at the Dome show. Why don't they push the Great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merch unlike your indie darling. I want to marry Yusuke. Who's hyped for the Women's Championship? That one should be the main event, not the third we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good, just watch some of his works in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars. Nothing that impressive. Wrestling is fake. This thread is closed. Model Warrior Julianne returns this February. Okay, enough vibing. Back to articles. The classic magical girl show Model Warrior Julianne is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Oh my god! The new Madoka movie is coming out next month. Has anyone seen that? Is anyone here a Madoka fan? Because, oh. I just got reminded. I've been waiting for this all this time, and it's happening. Meduka, Meguka, Madoka, Magoka. I have a shrine full of Madoka stuff. There's a Kyubey in that shrine. There's the series on DVD, and there's the movie on Blu-ray. And there's an entire row of spin-off manga for Madoka Magica. And there's also some cute decoration that has the colors of the main characters from Madoka. And no, I'm definitely not obsessed. Oh. Watch along stream. This might be hard to watch along unless it becomes available easily on, like, I don't know, Crunchyroll watch along. Meduka movie. Oh my god, I've seen the show so many times because I showed it to all of my friends and I would watch along with them. And I know, and then the next friend comes along and I'm like, hey, have you seen Madoka? And they're like, no, I haven't seen Madoka. What is that? And I'm like, I'm ready to suffer because I'm here with you. And then we suffer together. Hell yeah. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. Ouch! The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids, without risking dinner or breakfast. Ouch. Can we bring Madoka and karaoke? Oh, definitely, yes. Yeah! Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. Oh no, why is this here? And why now? The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd-controlled purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. I don't like this detail. Update! Lilim receiving mysterious messages. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Jo Ren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. White Noise, who are you? Are you really alive? Laughs. You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. White Noise intensifies. End of transmission. Developing. What in the near automata is happening? Anyway, let's save. Wow. That feeling, yeah, you must become a magical girl, suddenly changing to, please don't become a magical girl. Yeah, very much. That sums up the series rather well. If you do not know Madoka yet, I highly recommend watching it. If you like magical girls, watch it. If you don't like magical girls but you like suffering, watch it. If you are not a liker of either, but you are kinda intrigued by hearing this, watch it. Not sponsored. I'm just a very big fan. Okay. Nothing that Jill wanted to buy, right? No, okay. We covered the bill. And that's enough. I like that the Christmas tree is here. No. Okay, let's go to work. Saturday is Christmas. Good evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. Aw, she let it all out. Good. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? No, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird, coming from the owner of a bar. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Depending on where you live, your Christmas is on the 25th, not on the 24th. In Germany, Christmas is actually on the 24th, and then the 2 days after that are... So 24th is Christmas Eve, and then the 2 days after that are Christmas days that you usually spend with your family, and you eat a lot of good food. But you get presents on the 24th. drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kind of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs you invited. You invited Titty Hacker. Gil invites Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Hey, Dorothy! Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. Watch someone walk in and be sad that they don't have any plans. Oops, sorry, I didn't want to stab you guys. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Like chicken. Alright. Okay, where were we? Alternate reality. There we go. The assignment. And we go back to the front. Da 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 da. Okay. I've heard that Madoka killed the whole magical girl genre, and I don't know if that's because it was too good or because the magical girls literally got killed. Oh my god. I wouldn't say it killed the magical girl genre. It definitely reformed the way that magical girl genres are perceived as, you know, this very like positive and happy thing only. But there's very much still magical girl shows out there that are very like positive. Like I would say Pretty Cure probably is like super long running and still has that very positive magical girl stuff going on. But it definitely hasn't been as popular of a genre anymore. And there have been a lot of series that have tried to imitate the, you know, darker tone that Madoka has added to the magical girl genre. Yeah. You must become Meruka. Yeah. Hey, Daddy! Time to mix lives and change drinks! Oh, who's that? Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Whoa! Who are you? Oh, a BTC bar? Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Oh! Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Or don't let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? Not that talkative? A Brantini, please. Right. The girl asked for a Brantini. The Lilum freaks me out. Ah, okay. Oh, I'm sure they're just a little bit shy. Okay, 3 Delta, 1 Caramel Twine. Aged and mixed. A Brantini. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilim friend is? Essentia. Oh, Essentia. I get it, you're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called... What? What? Yeek? Have you heard of a game called Yeek? That cold classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year? Oh, is it The Last of Us? That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost on the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook. Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Okay, Vela asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilum still freaks me out. Fluff dream. Oh, optional karma shrine. Da, 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 da. Okay, all aged and mixed. Are we haunted? Maybe. But here's a fluff dream. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'd be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss Diddy, R&B! I'm coming! You see, Diddy is a 1970s purist. He has taste people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got taste! Ah. Oh no. Oh god. Oh what? Oh. Oh god. Yeah, same! He'd be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'd be confused for a couple of minutes, but that will be that. Imagine getting tased by a vending machine for your music taste. You should go check on him though. Right, thanks again for the directions. Please come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking it. Wasn't there... It's not here anymore. Didn't the one on the TV have short hair? More importantly though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey Dorothy. Oh, Dorothy!
Oh, hi, honey.
Are you okay?
I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted.
Can the limb just wander? Can I get you something?
Oh, sugar rush. Yeah, that.
Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush, but hasn't she told me about the drink that cheers her up? No! Not again! Oh! Fuck. Mind is blanco. I forgot. I don't know. Please remember. I do not remember. Whenever you said or written, always remember happy day. I mean... something sweet, right? It's one of these, probably. I don't think it's this one. Bubbly? Maybe the Frink Viver? Should we really ask it regularly? She asks a lot for Bleeding Jane, now that I see it again. Sometimes she'll be like, oh, it's this time of the month again, and then, haha, funny baits. You think it's Piano Woman? I mean... if you get the drink wrong, the TV explodes, the save file gets erased. Yes, surely. Okay, if you say so, then I guess we can try. Free flan or Gordano. Well, it is happy. All aged and mixed. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Okay.
This is...
Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down?
I did? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing! You're so sweet!
Oh my god, I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So did you enjoy the soda?
Oh, did you find that one out?
Was it supposed to be a secret?
No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services.
Is it?
I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help?
Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot.
So from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right?
Yeah. Do you want to know more about it?
Do you want to tell me about it?
I've brought it up enough times already, I think.
No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though. I mean it.
Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do you Lilim really understand death?
Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So our concept of mortality might be different. We don't have a fear of death though.
You do?
We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole free laws thing.
You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history.
Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted.
Oh, that's a nice perspective to have, actually.
Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools, but how could these laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book?
I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need to use it to their favor.
Wow, you're a nerd.
Look who's talking.
Let's change the subject a bit though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know?
It's a tad small though, sorry about that.
And your cat is so cute. Well, what's his name again? 4? Why 4?
I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell 4! That's why! It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into. Okay, so you did it for the meme. Got it.
And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. Heh.
Yeah. He was also named after someone.
Really? Who?
A little kid that wanted to transcend.
What? A movie character or something?
Sure, let's go with that. There we go. There. Do you want anything else?
Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like.
Okay then. WWDO. What would Dorothy order? Can I just give her the same drink again? She does like sweet drinks. So... yeah, I will just throw another piano woman at her face. And then we'll work. Any of those will probably work, actually. Blue Fairy, but Sugar Rush is probably the safest one. Optional Cometrine, There, let's go. 5 sounds good. 5 sounds decent. Okay, it's all just mixed. Sugar Rush, there we go. Here you are. This one's pretty basic, huh? First drink ever created on the system. Still a favorite of the people up till today. Can't blame him. I still can't believe he actually remembered what I said about the piano woman. It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? I've wondered for a while though, why do you keep coming back here?
Oh, you, of course.
Come again?
Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city, it's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at, a win-win situation.
I see. It was weird to see you down though, especially since you're always so lively.
Well, I wasn't down really, I was just thinking about a lot of things.
Like what?
Well, my mom, Guardian asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring.
Guardian? That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right?
Yup, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year.
Did we already get Alma on the stream? Yeah, Alma was here earlier. We invited her to Christmasism.
They always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster.
So what's wrong with your guardian?
Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter.
Aww. Oh no. Dead daughter?
I was deployed to her not long after she lost a daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't though, or at least not consciously. At times she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's giving me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom.
How's that?
Well, most of the time my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've got many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand... Let me fix my shrimp position. From a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I am the one that roleplays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute.
What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it?
Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad.
Did you try talking with her?
How so?
You know, words and stuff. Communication. Wow. Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is.
I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though.
Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. How would you talk about that anyway? I mean, when is ever a right time to bring up some topic like that, right? just go up to her and say, hey, there's something I need to talk about or I want to talk about, and that's like, there's no other way you will ever land on this topic. Hey, Too Lazy!
She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think.
Well then, I'm taking my break.
Oh, I'll be leaving then.
No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You wanna come?
Really?
If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is.
I've done worse in alleys.
Oh, Dorothy.
Let's go.
Boss, I'm taking my break. Alright.
Dun, dun.
Okay. You're still awaiting confirmation? Oh, I'm accepting stuff when I'm in the game, and I'm not in the game at the moment, so yeah. Whenever the next chapter comes out, I guess.
Okay.
This is the one I saved. Okay.
Whoa!
We're almost at the 2-hour mark. But I will still take another sip anyway, because no one can stop me. Drinking water aggressively. For once we had a talk with Dorothy that wasn't full of sexual innuendos, and then she drops that at the end. You can't, I mean, it has to be somewhere, right? Otherwise it's not a talk with Dorothy. You might think you're safe, but you're not. Unless now, where it's safe to keep playing.
That's when you're safe.
It's almost Christmas. Oh my god, I went to a store, a decorative store recently, and I was looking for autumn stuff. And they barely had anything for like autumn and Halloween. But all the shelves were full of Christmas! There were snowmen, and Christmas man, and Santa man, and just... it's August! I get they get the wares earlier than the actual, like, month. But why? In August! Everything full of Christmas! Already? Yeah, I don't understand! It was this one store, but man, they had all the Christmas stuff set up. What is happening? Can you believe it? Christmas just a week away? Yeah. 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 It's already Christmas. Just like the seasons go faster this year. It's already Christmas too. Reason you got late in the stream, Genshin update got you last night? Oh, understandable. Have a great day. Christmas advertisement gets earlier every year. It's the law. Yeah, after Padoru is before Padoru, right? Ashire sori o kaze no yo ni tsukimi hara wo padoru padoru. Anyway, want one?
Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette?
Now you're a little girl.
I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me though, smoke to your heart's content.
Thanks. So why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is.
Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham.
Oh my god, I fucking knew it. I'm like, it's the counterpart to that dude that lost his daughter, isn't it? And there we go.
She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays she works at the gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently she suffered from...
oh no.
Nanomachine rejection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a What?!
What was her daughter's name?
I don't know, I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell.
I'm fine, yeah. Wait, read?
Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine?
Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes?
Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's why what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but the legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold.
So what's your legal name then?
Rebecca Dorothy Will Graham. A bit of a mouthful if you ask me.
So Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky then?
People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught.
Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their names?
Yup. Only my mom, guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others.
What about Willow?
Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first.
Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow?
Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it if you ask me.
Whatever you say, Becky.
Stop it! It would be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden.
Well, Jill, if you pull out hits, then you gotta take in the claps.
Well, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger.
I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey.
Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours?
I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us minded though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That, and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too.
How so?
Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced, oops, that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character.
So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay?
Sounds too far-fetched.
Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow.
Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. She's very right. People don't only come for a character. There's always someone connected behind it. Like even for like game characters and stuff, you usually associate them with a voice actor. And it's just not the same when the voice actor is suddenly different. A teacher got your name wrong for half a year once. It's on the damn paper. Kind of funny though when that happens. At least, well, unless you don't like the teacher, then maybe it doesn't feel that great, but you know. Dorothy's a VTuber. She can be any character you want her to be. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Okay, I read that actually. Whoops. Troubling news was the last one. Ooh, there we go. All systems go. And another one. There we go. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year? Not really, no. Alright, going out? And have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say. Say!
Good evening, Jill.
How are you doing?
The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better.
How about your injuries?
My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit though.
Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today?
Yeah, I'm running out a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while.
I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. I also noticed that we have reached the 2-hour mark, so you know what that means. Stretch! And hydrate!
Yeah.
Good night, Hosan. Thanks for stopping by today.
Sleep well. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me.
Ah, I see. What can I get you?
Something cold.
Sure, something cold for say. Was the beer cold? No, all mixed. All on the rocks and mixed. The bad touch, okay. You know what? Let's just... Wait. Oops, that was the wrong one. There we go. But maybe there's something like sweeter that is also cold. She likes sweet stuff. All aged and mixed. This one is also aged. Moonblast, maybe. Maybe the Moonblast. Or a bubbly one. Oh no, not that one. Not that one. All on the rocks. Oh, maybe Cobalt Velvet. Yeah.
A colder one.
3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go easy for the start. Okay, Cobalt Velvet.
Here. Yeah, this is the one.
Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too? She doesn't seem to be someone who gets cold easily, actually.
It's not that cold, actually. But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold.
Boom. Read like a book.
So I'm not a good reference.
So Stella isn't with you today?
She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered.
And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow.
You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time?
If there is a next time at all. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal.
I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor.
I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like?
They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members.
Aw, that's nice.
Really? She says something about She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing she just shines.
Okay. Okay, you know what? It can still be nice. Let's just call it efficient as well.
She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big.
Interesting.
Do you like parties, Jill?
I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend though. I just don't mind going to them.
Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say.
This is why I don't go to parties, yeah.
Then I'm not one to wear dresses, you know?
You're not?
I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. Oh yeah, she would. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Yeah, they are usually what makes complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specific... That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding Jacobs or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than her the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. I wouldn't say that this is the necessary detail to really push out your femininity. I don't feel like that's a necessity. Thank you! Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do. Give me a second. Non-alcoholic, huh? No camotrine. Could take a Bleeding Jane. All of these have camotrine. Frothy water? Nah. No. Camotrine. Oh, wait. Optional camotrine is definitely a thing. So, maybe... You know what? Maybe a fluffy dream. And make a double! Because it's really cute and you deserve it. Okay, all aged and mixed. Fluffy dream! Here. Thanks! You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be part of.
There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked.
Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing?
Nothing fancy, it would just be me, Boss Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it.
Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear?
Sure.
Hey, say.
Yeah? What do you plan on doing now?
I'm gonna check one last errand before going home.
No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all?
To be honest, I don't know.
I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption, sick of it. Oh.
But I'm alive.
I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I do, but I'm alive, and I figure it out sooner or later. Yep. Life keeps going, the world keeps spinning, and eventually we'll just figure it out. Because we have to. Oh. That's nice to know.
Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party.
Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright, something strong for Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly? A Vtubers was not manly, right? Sad. Sad. I would double the cow time. Ooh! Optional! Optional Comatrine. Mars Blast, Suplex. Yeah, let's take that one. Okay, Powder Delta. 4 Flanaganamino. Should we make a double? Da 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 da. All blended. Da 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 da. There we go. Curve spike. Here you go. Yes, this will do. So what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone, a gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something? I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It would be annoying without those walls. Alright then, have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He's some big name from Canyvania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes the reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-huh. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay. Cobalt velvet. There we go. 2 adult hide, 3 flanagonum, and 5 camotrine. On the rocks and mixed. Cobalt velvet. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. Who's this gonna be? How is this connected? Everything is connected in some way. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. Aw, but I don't expect you to understand. So how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incidents though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before her trail goes cold. Goes cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 PM. No working beforehand, the bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores, so I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit, and I go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. I know the small party's what you needed. Aw.
Nice!
I don't think the game answers all the questions. Yeah, Nirvana might wrap some of these up. Okay. Kinda sus. Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Red Months. What does this even mean? A party then? I'd bring you leftovers. Okay, shall we read the articles and then take a break? I feel like it's a good spot to take a break right before the big party. And I can't do much more than like 2.5 hours anyway. Because of my voice. And I also need to go to the store. It's Prismism. Okay. Let's read. Let's read Kiramiki's blog first. Mega Christmas is here. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different, considering they have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Whoop! I gotta go, time to sign some books! Okay. Yoro is the best show this season. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yoro. Oh. One of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. Okay, I get it. The pals at the popular Danger U forum seem divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? When was this? What? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm going to marry Shinatsu. Wake me up inside. You can catch YY every Friday on RSTV. Alright, okay, alright. Oh wait, there's another Lilim post. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The King of the West... No! Stop! Kanye from the western nation of Canyavania has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is the show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want. They don't give a shit, Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you just make them from scratch to match your every needs? More as we investigate. You can tell this game is a little dated. Yeah, just an itty bitty tiny little bit, right? As a German, my alerts go on every time I see this name. Linum's receiving mysterious messages. Update 2. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilim? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilim advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. The game is almost 10 years old? Really? No, shut up, I'm not that old. When did it come out, actually? I cannot find my phone to check. I just used this instead. Hold up, when did this originally came out? Va11, sorry. The first release. Oh. June 21st, 2016, but that is probably only the English one? No, that's all, that's okay. That's for both versions, okay. 2016, yeah, it's not that old. I was like, wait, I remember like seeing it around when it came out. It can't be that long, right? I can't be that old. I can't, calm down. But yeah. I mean, 7 years, yeah, a bit over 7 years. That's a good amount still. It's not too old, but it's definitely not like young at all. The full release was 2016, but the prologue is older. Okay, okay. I wouldn't count that though, if it's not a full like game release. Okay. What do you say? We take a break here? I feel like we should take a break here, and then next time we go into Christmas. Christmasism. There's Christmasism man in stores already. They probably prepared for this game. That's why I see Christmasism stuff in stores. Okay. Did I save? You know what? I will save again. Because better be safe than sorry. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I will see myself out. Quite literally, because I need to buy some food. But yeah, thank you so much for joining today, everyone. I hope you had an enjoyable time. We will continue this next week. There shouldn't be much left, like 1 or 2 more streams. And yeah. Don't get your life mixed and your drinks changed. Have a good morning, day, or night, wherever you are. As we always say, stay hydrated, take care of yourself, or else I will. Goodbye, everyone! Bye-bye!